Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before standing the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. Started with whispers, vague, nervous mentions around Forrester. Creations, a name not uttered in years, suddenly found its way into boardroom gossip, hallway glances, and closed-door conversations. Jack Marone. For those who knew, it was a name laced with secrets, sorrow, and unresolved guilt. Brooke Logan had buried the memory of Jack deep inside her. A child born from complicated decisions, Jack was created through in vitro fertilization using Brooke's egg and Nick Marone's sperm, a biological bond neither could fully erase. Years ago, the child had been handed over to Taylor Hayes to raise. But after a custody battle, heartbreak, and the disintegration of their blended families, Jack disappeared from the canvas of their lives. Chapter 2. A mysterious arrival, it began with a strange encounter. At Il Giardino, Deacon Sharp's newly renovated lounge was buzzing with influencers and fashion insiders. But one unfamiliar figure sat in the shadows, observing with a practiced eye. Tall, mid-20s, rugged. He had Nick's piercing eyes, but Brooke's smile, a smile that made Donna Logan stop dead in her tracks. "I swear I've seen him before," Donna whispered to Katie. Later that night, a name was left on Deacon's reservation list: Jack Marone. Chapter 3. Jack's secret mission. Jack hadn't come to Los Angeles to make peace. He came for the truth. Raised in Europe after being sent away by Taylor, Jack's life had been filled with unanswered questions. Why did his mother give him up? Why was he always an outsider? Why did every file about his past vanish from school and hospital records? He had trained in psychology, studied genetics, hacked systems when he had to. Now, standing on the golden hills of Los Angeles, Jack was ready to uncover the truth and demand answers. Chapter 4. Brooke's past resurfaces when Ridge handed Brooke the anonymous envelope that arrived at their house. Oh, she knew the handwriting. Inside was a photo of Jack as a child, the same one she had on her nightstand over a decade ago, with a note. "Did you ever wonder where I went, Mother?" She collapsed onto the sofa, her breath leaving her body in a rush. She had feared this day. Brooke called Nick, and within hours he was on a flight back from sailing the Pacific. He hadn't seen his son in over 15 years. Chapter 5. Confrontation. At the Cliff House, Jack didn't wait for invitations. He showed up at Steffi and Finn's Cliff House, demanding to speak with Taylor. Taylor was shocked, speechless even. So she had tried to do what she thought was best, but had she failed? "Jack, I'm not here to blame you," Jack said. "Just want to know why. Why none of you fought to keep me. Why I was a secret even from myself." Finn overheard the conversation and for the first time realized Jack Marone was his biological cousin. Chapter 6. The reunion that shattered Brooke when Jack finally came face to face with Brooke at the Logan estate. The moment was chilling. She reached out, but he didn't flinch. "I want to know why you let them take me." "I didn't," Brooke said tearfully. "I tried to be in your life. I fought in court, Jack. You were just a baby. I lost everything, and yet you raised hope. You doted on RJ, but me, I was a footnote. Tears couldn't soften his heart. Not yet." Chapter 7. Nick's return and shocking reveal. Nick stormed into town like a man possessed. Learning Jack had resurfaced reignited the flame of guilt and longing he buried long ago. But Nick brought with him a shocking revelation. Jack had been adopted by a wealthy European family connected to the Marones, and someone in the family deliberately erased his connection to Brooke to eliminate future inheritance complications. Nick suspected foul play someone had orchestrated. Jack's removal from both their lives. Chapter 8. DNA test SHOSKC XOR and a dramatic twist. Jack requested a new DNA test. He wanted to know more than just his parents. He wanted to know everything. The results came back not just confirming Brooke and Nick as parents, but also that Jack shared partial DNA markers with Ridge Forrester. The lab was rechecked. The Conclusion. Jack's biological donor wasn't just Nick. It was a mix of Nick's and Ridge's DNA. Due to a lab error years ago, Jack Marone was part Forrester. Chapter 9. Family IMPLOCON. This revelation sent shockwaves through the Forresters, and Logan's Ridge was stunned. Could Jack be his biological son as well? Could the error in the IVF lab have resulted in a hybrid paternity? The family demanded answers from the clinic, which had long since shut down. But a former technician, now living in Arizona, confirmed the unimaginable truth. The samples were mishandled. Jack is 60% genetically Marone and 40% Forrester. He's yours, in part, Mr. Forrester. Chapter 10. Hope, LIAM. And Jack COLIDES. Jack began working at Forrester Creations in the marketing department, a move secretly orchestrated by Steffi to keep an eye on him. He met Hope Logan. Their connection was immediate, though complicated. Jack felt drawn to her, not romantically, but like kin. Hope, meanwhile, was trying to make sense of this half-brother she never knew existed. Liam, suspicious as always, started tracking Jack's movements. "You're not here just to get to know your family," he accused. "You're here to shake things up." He wasn't wrong. Chapter 11. The big bombshell. Jack's Apache/phase as Brooke was trying to repair her bond with her son. Jack dropped another bombshell. "I have a son. His name is Luca. He's 5, and he's with his mother in Spain. But I'm bringing him here." Brooke became a grandmother overnight. Taylor reeled. Ridge asked if Luca carried the same hybrid DNA. Jack's plan became clear. He wasn't just returning for himself. He was building a legacy. Chapter 12. The final SHOWDOWN. A tense Forrester board meeting. Jack stood before the company with Brooke, Nick, and Ridge in attendance. He made an announcement that stunned everyone. "I want a seat at the table. I am part Logan, part Forrester, and part Marone. I represent the future of this family, whether you accept me or not." Steffi opposed him. Eric was torn. Hope encouraged him. Ridge remained silent. But then Eric, ever the patriarch, said, "Then let's see what kind of man you truly are, Jack." Chapter 13. A new era BGIN. As Jack settled into life in Los Angeles, the city buzzed with his arrival. His presence stirred the past and reshaped the future. Old wounds reopened. New alliances formed. And in the heart of the storm stood Jack, not a villain, not a hero, but a man claiming the life denied to him. As Brooke looked on, she whispered to herself, maybe it's not too late to be his mother. And Jack, walking through the Forrester lobby, turned and smiled. He was home.